Good morning, everybody. I wanted to show you quickly how you can download your Instagram followers to make a list for inviting or for tracking or for touching base or whatever you want. You might want your list for to help you keep better track of your Instagram people, I guess. You could also import these into your Streak, but that would take a little bit of formatting with the names and stuff. And I am not going to get into that today. So this is just to teach you how to download to have a spreadsheet to work from. So you are going to need a Chrome browser, and you're going to need the Chrome extension called Instagram Helper. No, sorry, it's called Helper Tools for Instagram. Helper Tools for Instagram. And it should come up right here for the Chrome store. Now mine says it's already added to Chrome. This is how you would download it to add it to Chrome. And it looks just like this. So once you have that downloaded to Chrome, you'll see it up here. It's the eye with the circle around it. Close this. You need to go to Instagram.com in a browser. And then when you click this eye, it's going to bring up this little box. Now there's a few other things you can do with this, but I'm going to show you just how to download your followers today. So you need to change the username to your own. You could download somebody else's followers too, but that's a waste of time for me. So you want this, I'm the user, so user is followed by, and then you're going to click get Insta users. You can also do some other things here that you can play around with, but I'm, again, not gonna get into that today. So it's gonna bring up this window box, and this part's gonna come up fairly quickly, and then it's going to bring detailed info. You wanna let it come all the way so that it brings all the detailed info. I am not going to sit around and wait for this because it actually took quite a long time on my computer to do the detailed info. I'm going to close this, and I'm going to come right back over to here to show you because I have one already. So this is a Excel spreadsheet or a Google Sheets, sorry. I'm going to go File, Import. I already have one on here. Select a file from your computer. Downloads, where was it? It downloaded last night. Oh, it didn't. It downloaded. I think this is the one that I already used. I'm going to replace this current spreadsheet because it is blank. You could download a list of everybody that's following you, or, oh shoot, this is the wrong one. Sorry, just a sec, guys. This is the list I accidentally downloaded for all, and yeah, this is replace spreadsheet. And I didn't want that. I just wanted my followers. I didn't want the people that I'm following at this point. Because what I'm going to do with this list is I'm going to reach out to everybody that is following me. Specifically, I'm going to reach out to people that I think would be good influencers on our team. And so I'm going to be looking for certain criteria. So here's what I'm deleting out here. I'm deleting the ID. I'm leaving their username and their full name, their profile link, so I can easily go to them. All of this is like, are they followed by the viewer? Are they requested by the viewer? Are they followed by the user? Blah, blah, blah. Deleting this. This is just a link to their profile picture. Deleting that. It's asking whether they're private or not. I'm going to delete these columns, and then I'm going to delete all of these ones over here. And so what I'm going to be left with is how many followers they have, how many people are following them, how many people they follow, how many people are following them, how many posts they have, and then when their latest post was. And this is what's important to me when I'm looking for somebody that's going to be a potential influencer. They already use Instagram quite a bit. They've used it in the last 3 to 5 days, and they're not private. I'm also going to be looking for people with followers of 500 or more for my specific needs today. So that's what I'm looking for. So the first thing is, if they have less than 100 posts, they're not who I'm looking for right now to work with as an influencer. So I'm going to create a filter. I'm going to click here, filter by condition, less than or equal to 100. And it's going to filter all of those ones. Then what I can do is click here, Command Shift arrow down, click selecting all of the ones that have under 100 posts, and I'm going to delete all those rows. Then I'm going to clear this out, so none. And then I want to go by latest posts. See these ones that are blank? That's because I don't follow them and they're private. So if I'm not already following them, it's probably for good reason. Either they're a business or they're not my people or whatever. But specifically, if I'm not following them and they're private, if they're private, they're not somebody that I'm looking for to be an influencer because they're not already influencing. So I'm going to create another filter here. Filter cut by condition, cell is empty. So it's going to show all those ones. I can delete them down. All right, data, turn off filter. And the last is their followers. So I want to speak to people that have 500 or more followers. So no, data first. Data, create a filter, filter by condition, less than or equal to 499. And then delete all of these ones. And like maybe your influential is like 200 or 300 or whatever. That's totally fine. Go with what feels right to you, or you could talk to everybody regardless of how many followers they have. But what I'm doing here is I am cleaning up this data. So now instead of 1,167 people to go through, I have 318 people, and I can for sure invite 300 people today. Looking at this list right now, I know there are people that I won't be inviting on here because they've already been coaches, or they work for another business, or this is not for them and they've told me multiple times, or they are another business, or they're another coach. So I'm going to start at the bottom because these are people that it is going to come to you. If you don't sort it any other way, it's going to come to you in order of these are the people that followed you most recently. That's a business as well. So I'm going to delete it. Business, delete, business. Anyways. But I'm going to start at the bottom because these are people that have been following me the longest, and they've probably been following me for a really long time. Now this girl though, I'm looking at this right now. She's following a lot of people. She got a decent following. She's got a decent number of posts, but she hasn't posted since May. So I'm going to go look at her profile. I'm going to click this actually because it's right there. I'm going to look at her profile and see if she has, I was going to see if she had like stories up or something. But it looks like she's already part of another business. So that was her last post in May. So she was already trying to be a health and fitness influencer and an oils influencer, it looks like, and maybe some kind of face thing influencer. But she quit in May. So she's not my people. She's not who I want. So I'm just going to delete her right off there. Delete row. I will probably have 2 windows open so that I can like just go back and forth really easily and clear right out through that. But then I can send the invites right out just like that. I am sending specific invites. If you want that, what I'm saying just for inspiration, let me know. Send me a message. Otherwise, see you later.